podcast. We had a little hiatus there, but we're so happy to be with you. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. UFC 324. We're hearing rumors of the White House card maybe having a banger with McGregor and Masvidal. Mohammed Juiceman is in the news. I beat you to it, Tanner, because I knew you were going to steal it from me. Yeah, welcome back, guys. What do you think? We got an awesome fight card coming next week. We've had some news, some drama, and it's just good to be back, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. We've had very little, but a lot happen since we last were on. We had Holly Holm competing in boxing again for a WBA title. She lost. We had Arman Sarukian ragdolling Shara Bullet and getting a draw somehow. Can't make that make sense. And then we had some RAF as well. Yeah, we had
some Colby Covington Bo Nickel drama.
Exactly. I'm all here for that. Take my money.
I'd love to see them fight. I would. Yeah. Oh my God, put that on the White House card, dude.
Also, Luke Rockhold
Colby will do it.
Beat up in that, saying that he was going to go to Power Slap next. I think he got signed. I think they signed him officially to Power Slap now. He's just
collecting CTE from every various form, the way Thanos collected
combat
the
sports.
Yeah, he just wants all the CTE.
Yeah, he's getting an L everywhere. Hey, man, he's going out and doing it, though, you know.
You imagine being Luke Rockhold and then you go to Power Slap just to get knocked out by some dude named Turducken or some bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, with a fucking mullet. It's got Dale tribute etched
praise
into the
Dale,
side.
Praise Dale.
Yeah. Oh, man.
There's only one, Lord.
Yeah. We've got
Bryce
324
every week.
324 is 6 days away, guys.
And
the
it's
first
not $90.
Paramount card. The first Paramount card, it cost you $11 to get it for the month, and you're going to get another card. No brainer. No brainer.
Oh man, you love to see it.
Yeah, let's jump into that. We have UFC 324, Gaethje versus Pimblett, January 24th, Saturday, 2026 in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the T-Mobile Arena. First card on Paramount Plus. We've had 2 bouts canceled from this. It was a 15-fight card. It's a 13-fight card now. Unfortunately, first, Alexa Grasso withdrew from her bout against Rose Namajunas, which that was rescheduled. And then more recently, the most heartbreaking news we could get to this card, in my opinion, we have the return of the women GOAT, Amanda Nunes, taking on current reigning dominating champ Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison had to withdraw, had to have neck surgery. So hopefully she can recover from that. That's a tough one. We shall see. They're saying it's going to be rescheduled. Thoughts and prayers out to Kayla Harrison. We still have Patty and Gaethje headlining, though, for now.
Yeah,
we still have just a bunch of bangers.
With the Kayla Harrison thing, just real quick, sorry. I see a lot of people are already saying she's ducking Amanda Nunes. Guys, Amanda Nunes left American Top Team and retired from MMA to get away from Kayla Harrison. To get some years and some wear and tear on Kayla Harrison, so then she could come and fight her when Amanda's body was fresh. In no way is Kayla Harrison ducking any female on the face of the earth. Kayla Harrison, for my money right now, is the best women's combat athlete alive. Judokan, Olympic gold medalist, two promotion MMA world champion. She hasn't ducked anyone in her life. So for any of you people out here saying that Kayla got scared or cold feet or worried about Nunes, you just need to check yourself, because that woman is the cream of the crop in mixed martial arts.
It's a bunch of people that don't know shit.
That's exactly right.
Ain't done shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yeah, it sucks. Hopefully, we will see it come back. And as you pointed out, yeah, Amanda took time off just in case this fight popped up.
Yeah.
Fortunately for us, the other fight, Rose, is actually on the card. She's facing Natalia Silva, and they have not given any replacement for Harrison on this. Although there were some good names that popped up
Yeah,
asking to be
Norma
put in. No, I don't want
Norma
to watch.
Dumont.
I think
She
Norma gets.
tried.
I think she gets beat up, and it's not fun to watch.
I think the style, yeah. Okay, so Prime Nunez. Here's my only argument for Dumont. Prime Nunez eats Norma's face in like the first 2 rounds. But being off and you're training for Kayla Harrison with just
Yeah,
bangers of wrestlers, and then
yeah.
you get a Norma Dumont who's going to stay the hell away from you and fight behind a jab the whole time. It could have been ugly. It could have been
Could
either
have
a
been.
boring fight or Amanda could have got tired and got picked apart. We don't know, but
Amanda's a good black belt too.
she is a very good black belt. Norma got her black belt recently, but there's levels. She's not
Yeah,
she's not an Amanda Nunes level black belt, but yeah, no, they had some names out there. Amanda Serranos, that would have
yeah,
been. You could take my money. I'll watch that right now.
yeah.
Amanda Serranos is competent in MMA, and she's got better hands than Nunes, which that's not ever been said in a fight.
No, no. Yeah, that I'm all in on. And then obviously one that does make sense is you have the rubber match. It kind of makes sense. It doesn't, but does. And
Man, the way she got
Juliana
her
Pena.
in this,
Oh,
yeah, the
she
second
beat the brakes off her.
in
But
the second fight. Oh
hear me
man,
out. Juliana ran at her the first fight and made her tap. She won by finish. Amanda went to decision with Juliana the second time to get the dub. There's an argument right there.
so you want to see Amanda Nunes kill her? That's what you want?
Kind of.
Uh,
A little bit. It'll shut
all
her
right.
up.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Or we'll be shocked again.
Man,
George, what do you think?
the
Would you want
amount
to see
of
that?
estrogen blockers and hatred that would be in that fight, I don't know if we want to see that. Um, I'm thinking, with who we have right now in the division, some of the names that were brought up would be good fights, but this is truly a disservice and a loss to the fans that this fight isn't going to happen. And it sucks because injuries happen and it takes so much time off. And your window of being at the peak competitiveness in MMA is so finite. How bad is this going to tear into Kayla? And we've seen before, whenever people get injured, whether it be a knee, whether it be something like that major, sometimes they're not the same fighter when they come back. And like you guys alluded to, possibly Amanda Nunes might have too much ring rust and might not be the same fighter when she comes back. She might have fell off that cliff where all dudes fall off, where they don't have that chin anymore. She can get touched and go down, like we talked about before. Look at Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell used to take shots coming in like it was nothing, and then one day flip that switch and you can knock that dude out with a freaking jab. So it'll be interesting to see what happens whenever this fight does materialize. But moving forward, gentlemen.
So what do you
Yes.
think, though? Did you want to see Amanda Serranos, or do you want to see like a Norma Dumont, George? Because we know what we're going to get with
Or Larissa
Norma Dumont.
Pacheco or somebody
Yeah,
like that.
Larissa's in her camp. She's not going to do it. Larissa
Um,
Pacheco, she's in
yeah,
Amanda's camp.
give
But
me
Serranos,
Serrano's. I mean,
yeah.
and put the MMA gloves on her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Nunez ain't gonna sit there and headbutt her and get her out of there and cheat the whole time. So that would be good.
Just for
I
the
respect
just
that.
for the just for the first exchange in the void or in the pocket, I want to see that because I know Norma Dumont's not going to take any risks, but Amanda Serranos, she's going to be out there on that center line waiting for you to mess up with 4 ounces on her hands. I'm all here for that. I think the UFC should sign Amanda Serranos immediately and be like, if you're interested in that, we'll bring you to the UFC. We'll give you a contender fight right away because you're Amanda Serranos. right? That's what the women need in the UFC, don't they? They need those names. They need that clout. And if she can go in there and sprawl and put hands on chins, man, that's just another market that the UFC could just tap into with her.
Yeah.
I want to see it happen. We need her in the UFC. If she's putting her hand up like, hey, call me, let's go find a way, Dana. Let's go find a way to get her wearing our gear. Let's get her in there in the octagon.
There
Yeah.
has been a calculated shift in the paradigm of them trying to get fighters that finish fights, and you sign her that as a fighter who will finish a fight. Why do you think they got rid of Hamdi? The same thing. Dana does not want boring fighters, even if they get win. He's like, nah, dude. With this Paramount deal, I expect the next couple of cards to be nothing but fireworks. And if you're gonna go out there and Dagestan somebody to death and make it boring, you ain't gonna get too many good fights.
Wow.
Yeah. I got to point out, I like what you said about the no headbutting Katie Taylor. All right, let's jump into this card. We've got our first fight. We have Ty Miller, undefeated, 6-0, unranked. This is his first official UFC fight. He fought on the Contender Series, fought to a unanimous decision against Jimmy Drago, and got a contract off of that. I'm going with him over Adam Fugit. He's 10-5. We've seen him fight in the UFC. We've seen him get knocked out in his last outing. He went to a split decision with Josh Quinlan. He got choked out by Mike Malott. He got beat up by Michael Morales, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, that was not cool. That was hard to
Yeah.
watch. Adam Fugit was like, I got a chance. No, you don't, big dog.
And he had a good finish over Yusuke Kinoshita.
Man, the thing about Adam Fugit, though, is he's game. The only one he
Yeah.
was like in over his skis. Like he tagged up Mike Malott a little bit. He was giving him all he could handle. The only one I think that was just hard to watch was that Michael Morales fight, and he does that to fucking everyone. And for this fight, I'm gonna go with Adam Fugit. I think Adam Fugit needs to just find his pocket and he'll be fine. He's got every skill. He can kickbox. He has grappling. He gets in over his skis. He gets in wild exchanges and he gets caught. Um, I think if he can go out there and control the pace and use that record, those 15 professional fights against
Yeah.
this Miller kid's 6 fights and stays ahead of him, yeah, I think he wins. I'm going Adam Fugit.
Okay.
A boring ass decision.
George?
What's that slogan? That way we can get in trouble for copyright infringement. I'm going with Miller time.
I think we're good on that one. Yeah. Next up,
The Pacers used that for Reggie Miller for fucking 2 decades. So
next up, we have 135 bantamweight. We got my boy Ricky Tucios taking on Cameron Smotherman. I think this is going to be a tough battle, but I see my boy Ricky shining through with some crazy shit.
dude, I want to. Every part of me wants to pick Ricky Tercios, but when it's a situation that like the lights are on the brightest, he kind of poops his pants. If it's a fight at the Apex, pick Ricky Tercios because he's going to tear the shit out of that guy. But as soon as the seats are packed and the lights are bright, he gets shaky knees. I'm rooting for Ricky. I love Ricky. He's the right kind of guy we need in MMA, in the UFC. He's honorable. He's honest. He works hard. He's all a purist. But I think Cameron Smotherman's going to come out there and put a couple on his chin, make Ricky shoot from far away. And Cameron Smotherman, don't forget, guys, he's got some decent jiu-jitsu. I think he's going to make Ricky panic into something and either control the fight or end up with like a Darce or a Gilly, something like that.
George?
This is a tough one. I would normally lean towards Smotherman, but I think I'm going to go with Ricky Bobby.
Okay. All right.
Ricky
Let's
Bobby.
move on to the next
right.
bout at heavyweight. This is gonna be a good one, I think.
I
we
think
have
so too.
we have Josh Hockett, who has just been on a tear. He's 7-0. Since coming to the UFC, he just keeps sleeping people. Won his fight on Contender Series with a knockout with some elbows, then comes in, faces Max Jimenez, who is a very well-known grappler, and doesn't let him get anywhere close to grappling. Knocks him out in under a minute. Then we have Denzel Freeman, who's 7-1. Most notable win coming over Steven Asplin, who we've seen be on a tear. He choked out Steven Asplin in round 2. We've seen him fight one time in the UFC, and that was back Sarukian versus Hooker, just a few months back. But on his record as an amateur, he went to a unanimous decision and lost to Johnny Eblen, who, if you're a true
That's a
MMA
son
fan,
of a bitch, dude.
that's a motherfucker right there.
That's not good. He beat Gegard Mousasi, bro, and beat him up.
Yeah, he beat Fabian Edwards twice, and Impa
Yeah.
Kasanganai.
Mm-hmm. He's real good.
He's real good. He actually just got his first loss last year, and he was winning the fight.
Yeah,
and
he's got
a fight announced against Brian Battle.
I'm gonna watch that. The
It's gonna
PFL
be
did
good.
something right there because I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
I don't normally bother with PFL fights unless Dakota Ditcher was fighting. But if Brian Battle is gonna fight Johnny Eblen, I'm there for that all day long.
Yeah, that's PFL Pittsburgh, March 28th.
And that's a real fight. So the guys that Brian
Main
Butcher's
event.
been fighting at these other shows have been like real fighters, but not to the level of Johnny Eblen. And
No,
Johnny
that is a
Eblen,
fighter.
Johnny Eblen, guys, is probably, I'm not going to say probably, he is the best mixed martial arts athlete that Brian Battle will have ever fought when he gets in there with him. And it's not even in
1000%.
The UFC.
Yeah.
Want to take a trip to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, low key, yeah.
Yeah, I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
PFL is not as muy dinero as the UFC.
Yeah. Anyways,
this Josh Hockett kid, he's good. He got smoked by Bo Nickel in the NCAA championships, but he was in the NCAA D1 championships. Like, he's a really fucking good wrestler. I don't like him because of the shit that he talks.
He has the touch of death.
Yeah, he hits hard. Well, he's a heavyweight, and an athlete. He's got that wrestler sledgehammer attached to him, and he's a complete mixed martial arts athlete. He's in Jackson Wink, so he's sparring with the Jon Joneses of the world all the time.
Gable Stevenson.
I'm not sure. Is that where Gable's at? Is Jackson
Gable's
Wink?
training in a garage, but he goes to Jackson Wink every once in a while.
Yeah. So I don't know how this one's going to play out, though. I'm rooting for Denzel Freeman because I wish Josh Hockett would just shut the fuck up and fight. If Josh Hockett just shut up and fought, I would be a fan of his. But he's so rude. It just doesn't translate to me. I don't like it very much. Denzel Freeman, big power, decent grappling, but it's for sure going to get tested. I think maybe he could find Hockett's chin, and that would be sick. But as far as the grappling goes, I got to give it to Hockett. And this fight's a toss-up for me, rooting for Denzel Freeman.
I'm going Hockett on this one. George?
Yeah, I'm going Hockett too, and I was really wanting to see Walter Walker collect another ACL in his collection.
He might after this one. Walter's on a trajectory, bro. He's on a run.
Well, he's still got to face that guy with no legs. I wish I was joking.
Ooh, patchy mix?
I know.
No. Damn.
Kamaru Usman?
No. He's facing what is that kid's name? He was a wrestler. Zion Clark.
Oh, yeah.
He has no like lower torso or lower
I ain't got no legs, good
extremities.
Lieutenant
He
Dan.
ain't got none. Anyways, let's move on to our next bout. Lightweight 155. We have Michael Johnson somehow still in the UFC, taking on Alexander Hernandez, Will's favorite fighter. Hernandez has been on an absolute tear, and Michael Johnson, not. I mean, he did just get that win over Daniel Zellhuber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this fight is the perfect storm, bro, because Alexander the Great Big Dork Hernandez loses every time he's supposed to fucking win, and Michael Johnson wins every time he's supposed to fucking lose.
Yeah.
So Hernandez's dorky ass is going to go in there as the favorite, and Johnson's going to knock him out in the second. There we go.
Ooh. Okay. You know what? I think I agree with you.
All that tracks, right?
Yeah. I
I've
mean,
seen both these
Hernandez
guys
is going to
fight for
come
a long
out.
time.
He's going to be
Yeah.
athletic and he's going to be strong, and it's going to overwhelm Johnson. And then in the second, Johnson is going to take over.
Well, Hernandez won't be able to outbox Michael Johnson. I don't care how athletic he is. Michael Johnson knocked out Dustin Poirier, bud. Michael Johnson's boxing. Michael Johnson is one of the best fighters in the UFC in the first 3 minutes. In the first 3 minutes of a fight, you don't want to be anywhere near his hands. Well, Alexander Hernandez, he's a first-round fighter. He's had this resurgence later in his career because he's found a little bit more cardio. He's played in the long game a little bit better, but he gets everything out of there in the first round. Now, Johnson's going to be able to go the whole 15 with that same boxing. I just don't think Hernandez is going to be able to get inside on the length. Johnson is a massive lightweight.
Yeah.
He's got that reach. And like I said, with that boxing, Hernandez is probably going to run into something.
Oh, yeah. Man. I feel like the kids this day, they don't know who Michael Johnson is.
About to show him.
Gosh. I remember him beating up Tony Ferguson. Yeah, Tony. And he was like, what the fuck?
He's got them hands. He can throw them things.
Yeah. George?
Yeah, I'm old. I remember him on The Ultimate Fighter whenever all he had was a shot for a takedown and a right hand. He has elevated his game and has a lot more in his toolbox since those days. Was he not Team Rashad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going with Knuckles too. That's my nickname for him because, like I said, that dude's hands, when you see them 4-ounce gloves on it, looks like Knuckles from Sonic and the Hedgehog.
That's a great name. That's great. And
Yeah.
he does have massive. He's got heavyweight size hands. They reference it every time he fights.
All right.
Fucking clubs.
Next up at flyweight 125.
Tackling fuel.
Somebody is giving Charles Energy Johnson a layup on this one against Alex Perez. I think personally, Perez has just been on a downhill spiral, and it's the opposite for Energy.
Man, Alex Perez's body's been failing him. Tyra blew his knee out, right? And his chin has just been battered over the years. His body's starting to fail on him. Although he's a world-class athlete. He's got really good grappling, really good wrestling. Charles Johnson, really good anti-grappling. He's got smooth, rhythmic feet. He can switch stance effortlessly. He has no drop-off in his striking when he goes to southpaw or orthodox. He's so fluid in the things that he does. His gas tank's never ending. His arsenal is just so diverse for that reason. I don't think it's going to be a layup. I think the first round, Perez is going to be in on a lot of grappling. I think Charles is going to be defending a lot of shots early. But Perez has been off with injuries. He's got a knee injury he's coming back from, so I don't think that wrestling is going to be so
Skip
prevalent.
to the part where you tell me what you think Energy is going to knock him out with.
An uppercut left. Uppercut hook. I think Perez is going to come in with that shot lazy in the second round after he's tired from all the attempts in the first. And I think Johnson's going to have him on the end of a deep uppercut to a hook combo, and we're going to see Perez go to bed.
Same little uppercut he threw at Joshua Van.
Not little. It was not little. That shit came from the floor. He dragged his
He
knuckles
scooped
on the
it.
canvas, and then
He said, "Pocket sand."
Yeah. No, it'll be a big, nasty, fucking telegraphed one that Perez can't get out of the way of because somehow energy's that fast.
Yeah, he is. He's good. George?
Man, there's something, I have talked a whole lot of mess about that dude's haircut, but I honestly think it is part of the chi. I think that's how he centers his knockout energy. It's got something about it. Maybe it's kind of like the dodgeball. It must be the hair
Maybe he's
cotton,
born with it.
feathered. You don't see it anymore. I just think, yeah, it's gonna happen. I think he's gonna sleep, homeboy, and it's gonna be glorious when he does it because it's gonna be like a video game, like you guys said, like a
Yeah. He's just going to put it on it,
I
man.
don't
And I
put
hope
it in
he
the
just,
super slow mo. I want to see the spit.
like when Junior Dos Santos made Verdum's ears wiggle, some
Oh
shit
my
like
God.
that. But, dude, I hope when Johnson delivers that shot, he can just talk his shit because he knocked out the champ. He should be in the top 5. There's
Yes.
no reason Charles Johnson should be 13 going into this. And they're giving
Is
him
he
Alex
13? I
Perez.
have him as 18.
Yeah. No, he's number 13. I'm on the UFC website. He's
Oh,
13.
okay.
Alex Perez is
Oh,
11.
yeah, I see that.
How disrespectful.
Capology
So
has him as 18 in the world.
when he puts Perez out, I hope he gets to talk his shit, and I hope they start talking about him in that title contention. Because once he goes through Perez, who else does he have to fight to get up there with them boys? Who doesn't want to see Charles Johnson versus Brandon Moreno, right? Like, who doesn't want to see Charles Johnson versus Brandon Royval or Manel Kopp? I mean, give me all that.
Yeah. Or against Joshua Van again.
Right, but they're gonna do that dude dirty for like 2 more fights.
Yeah.
So at least get him paid.
Well,
Coming off
you know how he gets to not be done dirty, right?
Knocking people out.
Well, more specifically, doing Alex Perez like Francis did over him.
Yeah.
Make his neck grow 5 inches.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's move on to light heavyweight, 205. We got Nikita Krylov coming in and taking on Modestas Bukauskas. I'm going Modestas all the way on this one. I think this is another, hey, man, we're going to give you a little bit of a layup. This guy's on a little skid. You're on a come up.
Yeah, I think Nikita's chin
don't
is
get me
gone.
wrong. Nikita is still tough,
Yeah.
He's still a problem, but I don't see him making it past Modestas. I see him struggling to get Modestas down, and Modestas putting them hands on him, putting them paws on him.
I can't believe how big Modestas Bukauskas is for that weight class, and he actually makes it. And post Khalil Roundtree devastating knee injury, Modestas Bukauskas has become just a fucking monster. He's like, no, I'm not even going to give you space to hurt me anymore. I'm just going to come in there and beat your ass.
He only got stopped by one person, and that was the fucking animal that is Vitor Petrino.
Yeah. So Nikita, with that chin being compromised, like I think it is, and I'm just rolling with Modestas. I think he's going to steamroll him.
Yeah. Yeah, George.
Yeah. Krylov has had some issues. Man, this honestly is like a coin flip, and I feel like I'm gonna call tails, and it's gonna be heads. Give me Krylov. I think it's gonna be. It's in the great words of what's his name, Idris Elba. There will be Midas.
Midas. Okay. All right. Next up at middleweight 185, we have Atemba Gutierrez taking on Andre Kulyav.
I have no disillusions or thoughts on this one. I know who's going to win this fight.
Atiba.
Yeah,
Atiba.
you kind of got to roll with the hot hand until he fucks up, right? So yeah, got to roll with him. Atiba, the fucking freak of nature,
Mhm.
Gutier,
Gautier, I think. Maybe.
something, whatever it is. I mean, no disrespect, sir,
Yeah.
because I want no smoke.
Yes. No, thank you.
I double leg you and try to hold your big ass down. Please don't hurt me, sir.
So everybody going Atiba?
Oh yeah,
Atiba.
that's silly. Yeah.
Dude, Puliev looks like Balky from Perfect Strangers. That's a throwback. If you look up that dude, you guys will laugh because I'm telling you, it looks like him with a bad Russian beard.
Let's talk about the disrespect in this next one at bantamweight. We got former champion Davison Figueiredo fighting on the prelims.
Dude, the way this card played out, though, I don't think that you can have it any other way because you have to have Rose and Natalia on the main card. You just
you
have
could drop Silva and Allen down.
Okay. All right, but you're definitely not going to do Waldo or Derek dirty because that
No.
I can't wait for that.
No, that's
Sean and the
no.
rest of the
But
card. So yeah, I guess you could
Arnold
swap
Allen
those
and John
two.
Silva.
Okay,
You have
fair enough.
number 9 and number 15, and then you have this bout, which is number 4 and number 9.
Is
And
this
number
a
9 is a
5-rounder?
former champion. No.
Damn. I wish this was 5-rounder. I'd pick Davis and Figueiredo, and I still might.
Yeah, if it was, I would, but I'm going Umar.
Umar gets tired, buddy.
By the way, the bout's Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davison Figueiredo.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah, I don't know,
going
man.
Umar.
I think Davison is not afraid of Umar's wrestling.
No.
And Davison's power is going to be the difference in the boxing. Umar's going to have to keep those kicks going. If Umar gets tired in that second round, he gets TKO'd in the third. You heard it here first. I'm going Davison. Fuck it. I'm going Davison Figueiredo.
Okay. You want to put
If he
a
makes
dime
weight.
on it?
Yeah. Here's my caveat. If Davison makes fucking weight. Because Davison Figueiredo, he has a reputation of like, oh,
That's
fighting
fair.
a wrestler. I think I'm going to miss it by like 4 pounds.
I don't blame him, honestly.
No, that's fucked. I hate that.
George, which way you going?
You said something interesting. You said Umar's going to have to keep that leg kick going. The last fight that I watched Umar fight, his leg got destroyed via leg kicks, his opponent. And I think his stance is going to be wide open looking for that shot, and he's going to eat them leg kicks. I think Davison is going to tear that leg apart and make it hard to get it to the ground. Give me Figgy by excellent game plan, the cerebral assassin.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. Next up, our first fight on the main card at featherweight 145. We have Arnold Allen taking on Jean Silva. I'm going Jean Silva by knockout.
I think that how many times did Max Holloway hit Arnold Allen?
476 times.
Yeah, in 5 rounds, right? I don't think John
No, per
Silva's
round.
going to. Yeah. No, that's probably fair. I don't think John Silva's going to put him down. I think John Silva's going to get himself fucking tired in the process. I think Arnold Allen has good enough grappling and he's tough enough to get it to the floor because with John Silva, it's not like, are you skilled enough? Because his anti-grappling is very good. His takedown defense, all that. He knows how to get to an underhook. He knows how to break the grip, right? He's very talented there. You're going to have to eat some shit while he's exchanging to get him to the floor. I think Arnold can do that, and I think we're going to see Arnold Allen really, really put a hurting on the Fighting Nerds, one of their flagship guys,
Really?
in John Silva. Yeah, I'm picking Arnold Allen.
Okay. He's good, man. The kid is really good. George?
I think after the quasi embarrassment that John Silva suffered in the last fight, when everyone thought that he was going to take it, I think he's going to come out and make a statement. I think he is going to bloody this dude, bust him wide open, and knock him out in terrifying, horrific fashion. I think Lord Silva is going to tap into that evil dark side that we all know that he has. He's going to envision nothing but the horrible things that have happened to him and his family. And God help Arnold Allen.
Well, that can be a great motivation and a great weapon, and it also can cause you to go out there and send the nuke as soon as the bell rings, and then Oh my God. Oh, I'm kind of tired. I used a lot of gas in trying to kill this man real fast. And
But what
Arnold
happens
Allen,
if the nuke connects?
that's fair. That's why I'm picking Arnold because I think he makes a hell of a battleship. I think he can take some big shots. And I think he'll be laughing when Jean is tired. And it's going to be an exciting bout. And I think it's going to be a signature win for Arnold Allen.
Okay.
That's our fight
Okay.
of the night. I'm calling it right now. That is going to be, even knowing who's in the main event, even seeing Cortez Acosta and Derek Lewis get the chance to throw down, I think right there, that's going to be the fight of the night because
Yeah.
Arnold's tough as fuck and Jean Silva is a technical assassin. So,
I think you're wrong. I think that's going to be knockout of the night.
okay.
I think this next one has a chance at fight of the night. Natalia Silva looking to add another champion to her graveyard in Rose Namajunas. Rose looked good her last outing against old Miranda Maverick. Natalia Silva has not looked not good at any point. I mean, let's click on undefeated since coming to the UFC. First fight, Jasmine Justavicius, Teresa Belita, Victoria Leonardo, Andrea KGB Lee, Vivian Arajo, then Jessica Andrade, and last outing, Alexa Grasso. I think Rose, though, is a whole nother problem. I got to go with Rose. I think Rose is going to be able to figure out her distance and keep Natalia from getting her own game plan going.
Yeah, it depends on what Rose we get. If we get locked in Rose, I don't see Natalia beating her because I don't think she can get her to the floor. And Rose's striking is next level. And but if we get a Rose that comes in there and she's not so focused on the fight or not so locked in, then Natalia Silva has every skill to run away with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to go with momentum, and I've got to go with Natalia Silva.
Yeah.
As much as I love Rose Namajunas.
George?
I'm going to go with Thug Rose because she needs this dub. She's been kind of hokey pokey, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. We know that she has all the skills to execute and to be completely dominant and fluent striker. But there's just times where she comes out flat and loses to people that she shouldn't. I really hope that this doesn't happen. And that's not taking anything away from Silva because she is a very good fighter and she's on the come up too. But I feel like Rose needs to put the stamp on this girl and to remind everybody that she's out there lurking.
Yes, absolutely. I think this is a very defining moment for Rose. She needs to get another win. You know, she like I said, she looked good in her last outing against Miranda Maverick, but before that, she had a tough bout against Aaron Blanchfield, which I thought they kind of might have gave it to Aaron on that one. That it wasn't necessarily a loss for her. It wasn't a heavy loss, but she needs to show that she's still here. You know, because any loss on your record doesn't look good. Let's move on to right before our co-main, our co-main, if you will, at heavyweight. We have the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, taking on Waldo Cortez Acosta. Mr. My Balls Was Hot against Poke Me in the Eye. I don't give a shit. I'm going to knock you the fuck out. This is going to be a good one. Derek Lewis said he will poke him in the eye. He will try to kick him in the dick. He will cheat. So I'm all here for it. I think if Derek Lewis does poke him in the eye, Waldo by knockout.
Yeah. Man, this one's a tough one because both guys have the power to put the other one out, but Waldo hasn't. I mean, Ante Delija can knock you out, but Derek Lewis has different power. Like
Uh-huh.
Derek Lewis could knock out a Namekian if he hit him clean. Like it's just
He's not
different.
Namekian?
He's no, no, he's one of us. Um, he's a human. Which is why it's wild. But yeah,
Oh my
dude,
goodness. Hi,
I
Bubba.
want I want to pick Waldo Cortez by decision, and I will, but I'm prepared to eat a whole plate of crow if Derek Lewis knocks him out because I know that's absolutely a
That's
possibility.
100% a possibility.
It's 100% a possibility. I believe in Derek Lewis. It's just what Derek is going to show up. A smart one that's going to attack the whole time and cut the cage off and throw those bombs, or is he going to go out there and just look for that one shot the whole time and then run out of time? So I'm going to go with Waldo. He's got the hot hand right now, but Derek could starch him at any second.
I know which Derek's going to show up. It's going to be the call an ambulance, but not for me. Gonna pull some shit like that. George, what do you think?
Uh, this could be a fight that has some real interesting ramifications because, as we've noted before, with the lack of depth in it, I feel like whoever wins this fight, we all lose because both these guys are fan favorites. Derek obviously has more of a resume when it comes to that, as more of a household name. But Waldo is stacking bodies and building his resume too. He is really filling out that work history. If Derek stops this guy, we all know Derek's on his way out. You can only cheat Father Time so much. He's in his 40s, and he's already stated before he wasn't looking to fight for the belt. He knew he couldn't beat Jon Jones when he had the strap. Now that he's gone, he's thinking, I'll eye poke Aspinall. It worked once. I'll do it again. I watched it. I know the blueprint to the top. So, for the future of the UFC in this division, Waldo needs to win this fight. But again,
Yes.
whoever wins, I'll be thrilled with. But this is a hard one to call because he nailed it on the head. Both these guys have nukes. The only difference is I think Derek is a little bit has maybe one or two buttons, whereas Waldo has one. Um, I'm going with Waldo. I've seen him fight through adversity, and I think if Derek makes it dirty, that's just gonna piss him off and make him throw that hand even more. But again, we might see Derek marking his territory again and saying profane things about his wife in the celebration. Either way, it's
And
going to
I'm
be
here for it.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Bring it on, dog.
So, fun fact about this fight: Derek Lewis is ranked number 8, and Waldo is actually ranked number 5. A little wild.
Yeah. No, I mean Waldo's earned it, bro. Waldo's been grinding.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Big fan. All right. Moving on to our co-main event at bantamweight 135, we have Sugar Sean O'Malley taking on Yadong Song.
Gotta look the fuck out. Oh no, okay. Song you don't. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm going with O'Malley. I think Song's right there, dude, but I think O'Malley's just a step ahead in the striking, a little bit better with the timing. He's obviously more rangy, a little more fluid. I think he knows that it's going to be the grappling that Song is going to be attacking him with, and he's going to have the answers for that. He's never had terrible grappling. He's always done fairly well in exchanges. Bless you. So yeah, I'm going O'Malley, dude. I think O'Malley can get the ship right. I think we get to see some fun fights after he wins too. Who doesn't want to see Sean O'Malley, Corey Sandhagen? Sign me up. I think we've wanted that for years. Yeah, give me Sean O'Malley, and it's probably going to be a decision.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be a knockout. I go Sean O'Malley
Ooh-wee.
knockout. Yeah, yeah. George?
Well, even whenever he was at the pinnacle of his training and stopping all the stuff, the extracurriculars that he does in preparation to beat Marab, I think his confidence is rocked on the grapplers, dude. I think that he's too busy making TikToks and songs about Yadong and talking smack that he's just gonna walk in here and stroll and put this dude on his back. I think Song is gonna catch him with the grappling, and I think it's going to be O'Malley's going to panic because he's going to have that in his muscle memory the last 2 times he fought a grappler. Oh no, it's happening again. And that's the only path of success I see with Song. If it stays standing and he tries to stay on the outside and look for ins, then O'Malley's going to pick him apart and land that Whamburger that he all has, that we all know he has. But I'm just thinking that your boy's confidence is rocked right now. So
Oh man, I don't know. I
Could be.
don't know. Maybe,
Very much could be.
maybe not.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
You know what's one thing I'm sure of? Song Yadong is not Merab Dvalishvili.
That's facts.
All right, let's move on to our main event at 155 for the interim lightweight championship. We have Justin, the human highlight Gaethje, taking on Patty, the baddie Pimblett.
did I hear that right? Did you not call him bitch?
Oh,
I think I'm going with Patty on this one.
are you serious? You're really
Yeah.
doing it? Oh
really
my
doing
god!
it.
What the hell?
I know.
Man, that fucks me up. I wouldn't have called that in 100 years. In the last like week or two, I've been thinking about Gaethje's anti-wrestling and his boxing,
It's so good.
and I've been kind of leaning toward Gaethje, and I know that's shocking for you. I can't believe we're gonna flip flop on this. I thought you were gonna make me eat crow too. So yeah, I'm going Justin Gaethje. I think I don't think he's gonna knock Patty out, but I think it's gonna turn into Patty's gonna be shooting from far away because he can't figure out the striking of Justin Gaethje. So I'm going Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
I want Patty to win. Don't get me wrong. I can't sit on a fence. I'm not gonna be a fence sitter.
No, that's fair. See, here's something that's getting me too. That's got me for a while. Is like Justin Gaethje only chokes when it's the real belt on the line. He beat Tony Ferguson for the interim before,
and
he was already interim light.
As much as I love Patty, and you know how much I love Patty, that chin is straight in the air the whole time.
It's up in the air the entire time.
And those hands are karate style away from him. If Patty gets him down, then yes, Patty. But I think Justin's fucking NCAA Division I level wrestling and the boxing is going to pay dividends.
Yeah, I think Gaethje is going to be. I think he's going to crack him. I think he's going to go to the ground with him, and I think that's where Gaethje is going to fuck up. That's just what I see.
Reasonable.
And then we have the champ saying he's back in 2 months, 3 months, something like that. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Give me Patty versus the sausage. George?
Sausage Patty.
Sausage Patty, yes.
So talking about Patty and, and Gaethje, and you kind of alluded to the elephant in the room, the guy that's kind of out right now. I read lots of court papers, Joe, lots of dockets. I think I think that Gaethje, his hunger, he's already said that he was going to hang it up if he didn't get this fight. So I don't necessarily want Patty to collect another Infinity Stone and it be Justin, because we keep seeing.
Well, we don't always get what we want. That's the problem.
I'm just saying.
We usually don't get what we want when it comes to this sport. All right.
Look at
Max
what
Holloway
Tory
would
has
still
done.
be champ if it were up to me.
He has went on a tear, destroying people that we love. And, it might be a new year, it might be all that new me bullshit, but I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing my heroes crumble. But I think that's what's going to happen in this, too. I agree with the Tan Man. I think Justin is going to want to come out and try to belt this dude, and he's going to hit him, and he's going to drop him, and then he's going to get caught because he goes to the ground trying to finish him.
I mean, that's totally valid because Patty's chin, it's literally pointed at the scoreboard of any stadium he's in. So, but yes, and And Gaethje has that killer instinct where he's gonna fucking jump all over a dude. Yeah,
Now,
anything can happen.
now, also speaking of chin, what have we all noticed the past 2, 3 Gaethje fights? He throws that wild punch, man, and his chin is wide open for a
Mhm.
counter uppercut.
Yeah.
I would like to see Patty come out and MVP him. It's there. It's there all day if he misses, but nobody's
Yeah,
capitalized on it.
Tony Ferguson did, and if there was any more time left in the end of that round, Tony would have won that belt. He beat Justin Gaethje to the uppercut and sat him down, and the buzzer went off.
That was like the first. It was
Something
early.
like that. First,
Yeah.
yeah, it was early.
Holloway figured out where to land a overhand on him. You know, that fight, just looking back to that, and Patty is not Max Holloway. But looking back to that, how easy it was for Max to start to pick away his striking. That right there, Patty's young. He's so much younger. And seeing how Patty was just able to manhandle Michael Chandler, who is another phenomenal wrestler we've seen. You know, I think Gaethje is a better version of Chandler. Gaethje is a better striking, better wrestling version of Chandler.
Yeah, but Max got them spider monkey arms, man. It's weird how he could set down and make himself long, kind of like how Sean O'Malley can too.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know,
Uh,
but I know who wins without a doubt, and that's us. They're
yeah.
back. The
All.
UFC is back. All those fights are bangers. These guys are ready to come show up and show out. We're getting these UFC White House rumors. We're getting, McGregor and Masvidal. I never wanted to see either one of those guys fight MMA again, if I'm being honest. But if you put them in there together against each other, I will watch that all day long. Connor's not going to shoot on Masvidal. Masvidal's not going to shoot on Connor. They're going to be throwing nothing but violence the whole time. They both have fairly decent chins. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
And
Excuse me.
the best part, none of the elites in the 170 or 155 division are going to be messed with because neither one of those guys can go into a top 5 fight at 70 or 55 and win a fight right now.
No.
So it's not going to be one of these fucking circus shows where Connor shows up and they let him fight for a belt. That's my favorite part about the whole damn thing.
Yeah, I'm all here for it. Man, I just want to know. I just want to know. That's all I want.
Oh my God, that next card coming up. I don't want to spoil it because we'll be talking about it. But my God, how did Torres Finney get on the main card?
No.
Oh man.
Why are they doing that to
Oh.
us?
Who's he fighting?
I've got him on the
Oh no, he's
prelims.
on the prelims.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Who's he
fighting.
fighting?
Jacob Malkin.
Yeah,
Oh god. Malcoon?
yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, from Australia.
Yeah. That Malcoon kid, they fought in the contender series, didn't they?
I don't know, but Malkoon won ADCC Asia.
I like that.
And he last outing knocked out Andre Potosky with soccer kicks to the body.
And yes, I think they fought on the contender series.
I've not seen him on the contender series.
Maybe not then.
Huh. Yeah. Well,
I can't stand Torres Finney, so there's that.
look, I don't care about Torres Finney because we got hooked up with this card. All right, that next card is great. The three
We'll talk about it.
last fights: Fazeev Hoofy,
Oh
Hooker,
yeah.
BSD, and then Volk Lopez again.
Bro, the
Neighbors.
Take my $11.99 a month.
the Mauricio Hoofy that's training with
Izzy.
Volkanovski. Yeah,
Yes.
that's where he's at right now. He's with those boys in Australia training for this fight with Rafael Fiziev. Can you imagine if we get a grappling Mauricio Hoofy? If we get a Hoofy that goes in there and takes down Rafael Fiziev like 4 or 5 times, I'm here for
Yeah.
that. I would love to see that. I'd take that
Yes.
all day long.
Yep, I'm here for it. Well, boys, do you have anything else to talk about?
I do not. Except for next Saturday, we are going to be live streaming during the pay-per-view, not showing the fights, obviously, but live streaming our reactions. At least I am. So yeah, be looking forward to that. Watch the fights with us.
All right.